but it is none other than the Tooth Fairy. You can hold your applause. And honey, I know what you're thinking. What the heck is the Tooth Fairy doing in my bedroom? I haven't lost a tooth or anything like that. So I am here because I've got a little bone to pick with you. Actually, I've got something that I really want to pick out your teeth. Sweetheart, your teeth are disgusting. Yeah, and your dentist hasn't gotten through to you, and so they sent me here because we care about you and we don't want your teeth to fall out before you hit 18, okay? So I'm just here to, just kind of give you a little recap of basic hygiene, okay? All right, darling. So, first things first, I am going to kind of numb your teeth. No, hold on, honey. I know you can relax. You can relax. It's not the type of numbing. It's no needle or anything like that. Okay. It's just this here. It's plastic. Okay. So what this is, it doesn't even pierce through the skin. It's nothing of this sort. I am just going to be lubricating your gums just ever so slightly. So what this does is it just relaxes the muscles, okay, so it doesn't tense on up, because we've got a lot of digging and scraping to do. So yeah, so we're just gonna use this baby. It's nothing, okay? If you can fall off your skateboard at the skate park and then get right back up and do it all over again, nothing, okay? So I've already got the little numbing cream in here. And so I'm just going to be just kind of placing it just all around your mouth, okay? And then you're going to just kind of use your tongue and just spread it all around, okay? All right, darling. So just keep your mouth wide open. Yeah, just like that. Okay, and I'm just going to just put that. See, I told you it wasn't bad. All right, darling, so you just kind of get that all over your gums, and in about like a minute or two, it's really fast acting. You're really not going to feel anything, and it's going to feel really nice. Okay, I'm going to set that down right here and just kind of go over my tools. But first things first, I am going to put on some gloves. Because, I mean, you are a cutie pie, but thou mouth of yours. Alright. It's time to get gloves up. Okay, because the last time I was doing this with the kid, he bit me. Yeah, I had to get a tetanus shot. Can you believe it? This little freaking, she was a cute little girl too. And you know what? I was like, are you scared, honey? She was like, no, I'm okay, Tooth Fairy. I said, all right, darling. I don't even hurt her. I don't have a tool or anything in my hand. It's just my freaking finger, And I just put it in her mouth because I'm just trying to feel her gums. I want to see if they're numb. And the little shit, she bit me right on hard. And I wanted to slap the little bitch, but you know what? She was like 7, so I'm not gonna slap a little girl. But I mean, if she were a little older, I would at least tapped her. But I didn't want her to cry, and then the mother to wake up, and then they spot me in it, and I don't want to have to. Then my manager has to talk to me, and then we have to go and erase everybody's mouth. It's just this whole thing. So I just would have rather keep the gloves on. Okay. Alrighty, so gloves are on. Mouth is feeling numb. Okay, wonderful. So honestly, what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna go in there and just start scraping, okay? Because you have a lot of plaque buildup, and once that plaque sits on your teeth for a very long time, it's gonna eat away. It's just gonna eat away at the minimals, and it's just going to deteriorate, okay? So I need to get on that stance. Looks like you got a lot of it too, so okay. Yeah, you see those bits flying out? Yeah, that's been stuck in your mouth for a while because you do such a shit job at brushing. I'm really sorry, but like I said, dentist hasn't been able to get through to you. You need some tough love. No girl or guy or anybody in between is gonna want to put their mouth on yours. Okay? I know it seems like it's a lot of work, but trust me, it's more work having to get some veneers or something because you fucked up your teeth when you were young. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to be a little bit aggressive because we really can't leave any of this shit behind. So, since you like to do it all the time, I'm not gonna follow your lead. So in case you're curious, I'm just going back and forth with both of these sides because they both help me just get a little bit more than the other one could. I just need them both in conjunction, essentially. Your teeth are like really tight, so we got shit just like stuck in the crevice of them. Okay. So I'm sure that feels a whole lot better. No, yeah, your mouth is still numb, so you're probably not feeling a lot. But I mean, even if you just like put your tongue over your teeth, yeah, I'm sure it feels a lot more smooth. Because you have, ugh. Okay, honey. So what I want to do next is actually tag team a little bit. So that did help, but I see I need to go in with the double the tools at the same time because it's just gonna be a lot quicker. So again, I'm just going back to just kind of remove the plaque like in a more detailed fashion. Oh yeah, this is a whole lot better. Honey, how many times per day are you flossing? You don't floss. God, you haven't flossed it since Thanksgiving. My God. Yeah, I mean, by the looks of it, yeah, it kind of looks like it was back in Independence Day, but you know, what do I know? Okay, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Because this in here, like, this could, like, kill an elderly person or a child or somebody with a very weak immune system, okay? I mean, thank God you didn't, like, gosh, see grandma or anything like that. You would have took her right out. She would have thought she was seeing her precious little grandson, and in actuality, it would have been the last time she had seen her precious little grandson. So, and that's hard for doctors to detect. They would have just called it a heart attack and just left it at that. And Lord knows, it would have been you. You would have been the secret silent killer. And do you want that on your conscience? Because for the rest of your life, something's always going to feel off. Something's always just going to be like, and you'll never be able to put your finger on it. And then right before you're about to die, your life will flash right before your eyes. And then you'll know that you killed your grandmother because you didn't want to brush your teeth. I don't know about you, but I'd start brushing and flossing, okay? Save a lot of lives, a lot of innocent lives. Alrighty, that was a bit of a doozy. Okay, so after all that, you have a couple of specks left over, and I really don't want you to swallow it. So I'm just gonna go in with my little picker right here. I'm just gonna pick up all that nasty shit that you just didn't bother cleaning out your mouth, okay? Okay. Yeah, this would be the time that I ask about what crushes you have in school and let you know if you have a chance with them. But my hands all up in your mouth, so I'll have to just visit you in your dreams. Creep on you that way. I'm kidding. You just won't know when I visit. So. Okay, so we got all that nastiness out your mouth. Okay, so I am now going to just brush all that nasty little filth that we left behind, because you can't leave that in there. And your mouth is gonna feel nice and refreshed and renewed, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I need to brush my teeth every day because I am a human being who is blessed enough, who's able to have running water, and I can take care of myself. Because not everybody's that lucky. There are kids who would die to brush their teeth. There's some kids who die never brushing their teeth. Think about that, okay? So this is really easy peasy lemon squeezy. You know the drill. Nothing to be afraid of. All right, so yeah, just keep your mouth open just like that. You're doing great. Okay. And another thing, you definitely need to upgrade from basic ass toothbrush, because yeah, this is like the worst way to brush your teeth. It is 2025, okay? We have electric toothbrushes, and they're really not that expensive either. Yeah, I see all your little collectibles here. I know you've got some money. Just sell one of those little pops or dolls or whatever the hell it is that you collect, and you can get you one. It's really going to just get all that grime and nastiness out. And you don't have to work harder or anything. You're actually working smarter, so definitely want to look into that. Alrighty. They only pay me for this 1 hour, so it looks like we're gonna have to wrap it up. But on the bright side, we are also done. Oh, now how's that feel? Like a real good, thorough cleaning. Yeah, I know you're not really used to those. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, you know what I am gonna leave you with, honey? No, and not any more candy. And actually, I'm taking these with me. Giggles right by your bed before you go to sleep. That's how you know. Ooh, I knew you were back here. No, I am going to leave you this mouthwash here, okay? And it's little, it's travel size. Put it in your pocket, bring it to school. Stop going up to girls right after lunch and being all up in the face when you have some stank, rancid breath. Okay, they're not telling you, but they're definitely talking behind your back, and you don't want to be the stinky mouth kid, do you? You know, it's not really a hot name, especially for high school. So I'm going to leave this here with you. Okay, and I'm going to skedaddle because I have to find the next kid with the nasty mouth to go and fix their life. Nobody ever wants to thank me, the tooth fairy, for showing them basic dental hygiene. Yep, and they always want to thank after I bring it up. Okay, yeah, I'm very much used to this. All right, well, here, kid, you know what? Here's a melatonin, okay? I mean, it's like raspberry flavored. So, just pretend it's candy, okay? So, okay, leave that there with your mouthwash. Pop that in, and within about like 10 minutes, you'll be asleep. Those are my magical fast-acting melatonin pills. So, yeah. It's been a pleasure meeting you. And you're really sweet, like I was saying, but I don't want to see you again, okay? Yeah, the big guy upstairs gets really mad when we have to do multiple visits because it's like, why isn't the kid listening? What do we have to do? Do we have to kill him? I'm kidding. We haven't killed anybody in a long time because usually before we get to that point, they start to, get it together. Again, that was a joke. Oh my gosh. I can't wait till your sense of humor kicks in. All right, darling. Me and Dental Dog are on our way. Yeah, he's been here very quiet. Look at him. He's so cute. Okay, but if you don't brush your teeth, Dental Dog is gonna come and haunt you, bite your toes. Isn't that right, Dental Dog? Yeah. Alrighty, well, it's a pleasure meeting you. And remember, brush those teeth. Alrighty. You know what? I don't want you to worry you're wet. I'm actually gonna just put this little thing on for you. It's complimentary, okay? You have yourself a really nice slumber.